What's this new HomePod lacking then?
Well, the difference is very simple. The HomePod is an accessory to other Apple devices like the iPhone and the iPad, whereas the Echo with Alexa is Amazon's product here. The Echo is cloud connected. It has its own app ecosystem. You can order dinner from it. You can order groceries from it. You can do all sorts of stuff. You can order an Uber from it, whereas the Apple HomePod is very music focused, and Siri and applications for it are a complete afterthought.
Right, so what's to stop Apple from adding all those things in once it gets the launch of the debut out of the way?
No, nothing is stopping them. They have an entire app store, an ecosystem. I mean, one of the sources we spoke to for the story put it this way. Apple has been making some of the best hardware in the industry for 3 decades. They've had iTunes, the biggest music collection, for a couple decades. And they've had Siri since 2011, Siri being the first mainstream voice assistant. So they had those 3 main components that you need to build a high-end speaker like the HomePod, like the Echo. But they're coming out with it 3 years after Amazon, many years after they had all the components. And that's the issue at heart here. Apple missed out on a category that they should have been first to and that they should have won.
But didn't we say that before with Apple about almost everything they've brought out, Mark?
And then they took over, right?
And then they took over, but what they're coming out here with this time is not a leapfrog product, right? Apple wasn't first to the smartphone, but the iPhone was immediately the best phone on the market in terms of functionality and what it could do. The iPad was not the first tablet. The Apple Watch was not the first smartwatch, but they all brought something new to the table in those categories that completely leapfrogged the competition, whereas the HomePod, it's not leapfrogging the competition, it's late and it has less functionality.